What's up, nerds? Welcome to InGame. I'm Hoops4, and today I'm going to give you my review of Sonic Frontiers. November 2022 brought some big games to the table, one of which is the newest entry in the long-running Sonic franchise. Sonic games have had an interesting history, to say the least, and it's been full of ups and downs, so speculation was in full force in the weeks leading up to Sonic Frontiers. Fortunately, Sonic Frontiers has seemed to overcome many of the issues in previous Sonic 3D entries, becoming arguably the best entry yet. Although far from perfect, Sonic Frontiers is an enjoyable open-world experience that earns a 7 out of 10. Let's go ahead and enter gaming. Enter gaming. I do want to go ahead and say, if I sound surprised through any of this review, it's because, well, I am. Sonic's previous 3D entries have had mixed results, and that's being nice. A good number of them have actually become known for just how bad they are. While some of the frustrating aspects of those entries do unfortunately make their way into Sonic Frontiers, it manages to overcome many others to deliver an overall enjoyable experience. The open world is arguably the biggest change made to the new Sonic 3D formula, and it's largely successful. The open world is an excellent chance to showcase Sonic's speed, as he blazes through the excellent-looking fields and deserts. The number of rails to slide on and bounce pads to go flying off of as you traverse the world just simply never gets old. The open world is supported by seamless transitions to many levels of classic 2D platforming, although sometimes it is frustrating to get camera locked into these sections with no escape. There are also several classic Sonic levels on each island, which gives a good change of pace to the otherwise open world action. There's a good bit of nostalgia in these levels, which is a cool feature for Sonic veterans out there. Sonic Frontiers also tries some new ideas, like introducing a decent combat system and some RPG mechanics. The combat system ends up being better than I expected, allowing for a small variety of skills to create large combo chains. Many bosses called Guardians across the islands make for entertaining enemy variety, at least for a while. The supersonic major bosses are okay, but they're obviously carried by an awesome soundtrack during those fights. Overall, the combat itself is fun, but the enemies and general lack of variety make it fall short of its potential. Additionally, the RPG mechanics largely fall flat. The pacing is way off, as it is possible to unlock every skill with a large amount of the game left. This leads to an accumulation of hundreds of unused skill points by the game's end. The idea was good, and although it fits into this new game style, the implementation is just weak and leaves a lot to be desired. The game flows pretty well overall as you dash across the open world mixing combat and platforming. And although you start pretty slow, you eventually build up enough speed over the course of the game to become the blue blur we all love. The painful part of that comes in the form of leveling your speed from 1 to 99, by one level at a time. This process is painful as you collect little seed guys across the world. This falls into the poor RPG mechanics, taking a crazy amount of time just to max out your speed and ring capacity. This is contrasted by your attack and defense upgrades, which you can do in bulk. This ends up feeling much more natural than the agonizing one-by-one upgrades. Luckily, these issues didn't stop me from enjoying the core gameplay loop. Traversal across each world is fast-paced, well-designed, and most importantly, it's fun. That is one part of this game that never gets old. The challenges across each world to unlock the map were all clever and well-designed, with none feeling too tedious. The mix of 3D, speedrunning, and classic 2D levels mixed well and kept the gameplay interesting. The core loop kept me interested and entertained throughout the whole experience, and that's a good sign. But while the gameplay is good, the story is just a bit off. Don't get me wrong, I like the story okay, but a lackluster ending had me wanting way more. There were good moments throughout, but the writing itself felt poor. Combine that with a mixed talent of voice acting, and I found myself wanting to skip all the cutscenes just to get back to speeding around. Another plus is the beautiful world, which did have excellent art design. This was coupled with quality level design, and it made every area feel enjoyable to explore. The audio design was very well done, with some great rock music mixed with calm, serene notes in the fields, making for a more immersive experience. As much of a mixed bag as this game is, I think it largely serves as a successful proof of concept. Sonic can succeed in the open world space. This is clear even after several 3D failed ventures. The enjoyable gameplay loop made for an entertaining experience, albeit not one that will stick in my memory for too long. I stand by that this game has earned a 7, and while it isn't perfect or a technical masterpiece, it is a fun game. Additionally, the future looks ever so promising for the Sonic franchise moving forward. Thank you nerds for watching. If you want to see more game reviews and discussions, then please subscribe to the channel. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. See you next time. Thank you for watching, right here on InGame. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.